Hello, I'm Jeff Paur, senior writer with RealTime Fantasy Sports, and welcome to the RealTime Fantasy Sports Show. It is time for another one of my top fives for the coming fantasy baseball season. For today, I'm going to do 5 spring risers. So these are players that are having very strong spring trainings or camps, and they should be moving up draft boards because of that. You can't look too much into spring training performances, but sometimes you just can't overlook them. And these players are playing very well, have gotten good reports in spring training, and they should be moving up draft boards and being considered for your fantasy rosters. All right. My first spring riser is Clay Holmes of the New York Mets. He is moving to a starting pitching role this year for the Mets. He's been a relief pitcher, a closer in recent seasons, but he's making the switch to starting pitcher. That's always concerning, but he has been great. He has not allowed a run in 3 games, 9 2/3 innings, allowed just 2 hits, 13 strikeouts to 4 walks. He's added some new pitches to make him a starter. You can't go into a starting role and have just a couple pitches for your arsenal. He's added a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, which has been devastating in spring training action, and a cutter as well. So he is working all those pitches into his repertoire, and he's played very well to start his spring training, and he's looking good, and he could end up being a solid option for fantasy owners. My next spring riser is Pete Crow Armstrong, outfielder for the Chicago Cubs. He is 14 of 27 with 3 home runs and 11 RBIs this spring. He's getting just absolutely rave reviews in camp, been the best player for the Cubs in a lot of aspects. He really has the potential to be a 2020 player, 20 home runs, 20 plus stolen bases. He showed flashes last year. He had 10 home runs, 27 RBIs, struck out too much, but maybe he's improved that plate discipline, looked very strong this camp, and I think he should be moving up your draft board because of that. My next spring riser is Garrett Crochet of the Boston Red Sox. He's getting a lot of hype regardless, but he's been absolutely dominant in spring training. You always have to worry about injury with him, but as long as he's healthy and pitching, he's on a much better team in Boston. He is not allowed to run in 3 games, just like Clay Holmes. He has 14 strikeouts in 6 1/3 innings. He is hitting 101 miles per hour already in spring training games. Sometimes it takes a little time to work up to that speed. Not so much for Crochet. He's been absolutely dynamic. I think he could be set up for a Cy Young type season if he can stay healthy and at the top of that Red Sox rotation. My next spring riser is another pitcher, and it's Sandy Alcantara of the Miami Marlins. The good news for him, the Marlins have said there's no innings limit for him this season. So that's great news. He looks as healthy as he's been in a while. Remember, he's a former Cy Young Award winner. I know he's fallen on hard times in recent years because of injury issues, but he looks fantastic. No innings limit. He's hitting 99 miles per hour on the gun as well. Just looks like he could be a solid pitcher for fantasy teams this coming season. And you can get him pretty cheap, usually in the 9th or 10th round. My last spring riser is a rookie, and it's Joe Caglione of the Kansas City Royals. He was the 6th pick in the draft last year, played just a couple months in the minors. They thought it could take him a while to get up to speed the pro game, maybe 2026. But man, he has looked unbelievable. He has 3 home runs and 14 at-bats. He's 7 of 14 this spring, had some mammoth home runs with the ones he's hit. Caglione has just looked tremendous. He could be up this year, really, in a couple months if he keeps up his great play. So he's getting a lot of late-round love in drafts now, and especially a great pick in dynasty leagues as well. So Caglione should definitely be on your fantasy radar going forward. All right, those are 5 of my spring risers for the coming fantasy baseball season. Good luck in all those upcoming drafts. Get in one today on rtsports.com. Click on that Money League link. See all the ones we have to offer on there, all different price points, all different options, all different products. So go to rtsports.com, get in a fantasy baseball draft. Good luck to you this coming season. This has been Jeff Paur for Real Time Fantasy Sports.